Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. These infamous words from the Bhagavad Gita, spoken by Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, encapsulate the haunting duality of his role in history. Oppenheimer was a man of immense intellect, but his brilliance came with a cost. His ability to see beyond what others could. For many of us, knowledge can feel like a double-edged sword. It offers clarity, yet it burdens us with truths we cannot unsee. It brings potential, but also the weight of responsibility. Oppenheimer's story reminds us that knowledge is not inherently good or evil. It is how we wield it that defines its impact. To create is to transform, to bring something into the world that did not exist before. This duality is one we all wrestle with, the tension between our intentions and the ripple effects of our actions. Oppenheimer's legacy is fraught. His brilliance led to one of the most transformative and destructive moments in human history. The film portrays him as haunted, not just by the bomb itself, but by the ways it redefined his role in the world. What happens when your greatest achievement becomes your greatest regret? Can one act or one creation define us forever? Or is there space to evolve beyond it? Oppenheimer's struggle with his legacy reflects a universal question. How do we reconcile the impact of what we've done with the people we strive to become? At his core, Oppenheimer was an idealist, a man who believed in the potential of science to better humanity. Yet his story shows how ideals often clash with harsh realities. How do we hold on to our ideals in a world that demands pragmatism? Do our intentions matter if the outcomes of our actions diverge from them? This conflict is one many of us face. The struggle to align our higher visions with the realities of an imperfect world. Throughout the film, Oppenheimer oscillates between detachment and connection. His ability to step back and view the world through an analytical lens is what made him brilliant, but it also isolated him. This tension reflects a universal challenge. How do we remain connected to our humanity while holding the weight of profound responsibility? Oppenheimer's story is one of fire. The fire of intellect, the fire of creation, and the fire of destruction. The residue of choices made, the lives impacted, and the burden of a legacy that cannot be undone. In many ways, Oppenheimer is like a mirror for us all. How do we navigate the tension between power and humility? How do we use our gifts to create rather than destroy? And how do we live with the consequences of choices that ripple far beyond ourselves? Dr. Oppenheimer is not just a historical figure. He is an archetype of the creator, the visionary, and the burden bearer. The story challenges us to look at our own lives and ask, are we willing to take responsibility for the ripples of our actions? In the end, Oppenheimer's journey is not just about destruction or regret. It is about transformation. It reminds us that the weight of knowledge, power, and creation is one we all carry, in one form or another. The question is, what will we do with it?